While the Australians named off-spinner Nathan Lyon, South Africa opted for an all-pace attack for their first test in Brisbane in almost 50 years. Australia's debutant Rob Quiney was presented with his baggy green by the great Alan Border. His captain Graham Smith won the toss and chose to bat, and partnered Alvaro Peterson in a 29-run opening stand that was broken on video review.
Oh, is it going to be a review? That looked very close. It's whether it pitched on leg stump or outside leg stump.
I think he's going to tell the captain yes.
Well, is it a height issue? Oh, well, what a decision it is by the Australians.
Lyon was introduced in the 16th over with mixed results.
Goes down the ground. It's a good shot all the way.
At lunch, the Proteas were 1 for 90, with Peterson on 45 and Hashim Amla 29. Peterson brought up his half-century just after lunch, but had a close call facing Ben Hilfenhaus.
Oh, big in-swing. Has it hit the foot on the full? Definitely going to hit the stumps. That'll be not out. That'll stay not out.
Peterson celebrated his escape with a boundary, but brought himself undone on 64.
That should be out. It is taken.
Amla pushed past 50 and found a willing ally in Jacques Kallis. South Africa in control at 2 for 186 at tea. The hosts thought they had Kallis immediately after tea.
That's straight for the air. This should be out. Line's under it. He's got it.
But Peter Siddle overstepped. Siddle gave Amla a life on 74 and the Proteas dug in. Amla and Kallis made it safely to stumps on 90 and 84 respectively when bad light intervened. At 2 for 255, the tourists well and truly hold the whip hand. Resuming on 2 for 255, the tourists found the pitch in good shape after a day of rain. On 90 overnight, Hashim Amla brought up his 100, but fell soon after.
Worth a shout. Definitely worth a shout. And he's been given it. Siddle gets the breakthrough.
A century beckoned also for Jacques Kallis, who started the day on 84. The veteran all-rounder survived a couple of near misses to achieve his 44th Test 100.
Continues, and now Kallis brings up the three figures.
A minute's silence for Remembrance Day failed to stop the Proteas' flow. At lunch, South Africa 3 for 357. James Pattinson struck a double blow immediately after, removing Kallis for 137 and A.B. de Villiers 32. Promoted for the injured J.P. Duminy, Vernon Philander brought up the Proteas 400 with a flourish.
And hit the big ones. Look at that. That's right out of the middle.
His stay was short-lived, caught at slip for 11.
Edge. Good catch too to Michael Clark.
Jacques Rudolph fell to Nathan Lyon for 31. South Africa at tea, 7 for 434. Quick runs were the aim in the final session, and debutant Rory Kleinfeld obliged with successive sixes.
It is. Just.
Dale Steyn went down swinging, and when Morné Morkel miscued, South Africa was all out for 450.
Yep. That's out.
Australia's chase began poorly.
Oh, he's nicked that. And Kallis is into play.
David Warner out for 4. Debutant Rob Quiney gone also, and it got worse.
Yes. Second slip is in the game again.
Ricky Ponting out for a duck. Australia 3 for 40. Crucially for the hosts, Michael Clark combined with Ed Cowan, and they were still there at stumps on 34 and 49 respectively. Australia to resume at 3 for 111 on Monday morning. 3 down and trailing the Proteas by 339 at the start of play. Australia had plenty of work to do, but Ed Cowan and Michael Clark were up for it.
And there's the 50, Ed Cowan. You would have been thinking about it last night.
Cowan's half-century was followed by Clark's, though the captain had some luck.
Oh, no, that's straight up in the air. Is it far enough? Philander's going back. Oh, he's got away with another one there, Michael Clark.
The pair ticked off a number of milestones, the 150 partnership and the team's 200. Cowan went to lunch at 98 not out. The opener's maiden Test century came soon after.
And Cowan fulfills the boyhood dream. The moment that will live with him for the rest of his life.
Midway through the session, Clark brought up Test century number 20.
There it is, he's taken it. It was a tight single. Michael Clark. He loves batting at the Gabba.
A mix up in the field allowed the partnership to stretch beyond 250.
Will, there's two coming together. Oh, he's dropped it. Dale Staines, the man who's dropped it.
In the shadows of tea, Cowan was dismissed for 136 in the cruelest of fashions.
He's backed up. We talked about his sloppy backing up previously. He's wandering down the pitch as we speak. The finger's there. The bat's in the wrong hand. He's got to turn all the way around, and he's out.
His 259-run fourth-wicket partnership with Clark was a Gabba record. With Michael Hussey for support, Clark took Australia beyond the Proteas' 450, beyond his own 150, and pushed ahead relentlessly to a double ton.
It's an innings to savour and an innings to celebrate.
At stumps, Australia was 4 for 487, a lead of 37, with Clark on 218 and Hussey 86 from just 109 deliveries. Resuming at 4 for 487, it was a morning of milestones for the Michaels, Clark and Hussey. The team's 500, the 200 partnership, Clark's 239, the highest individual test score in Brisbane, and Hussey's 100.
Dobs it down. Yes, no. Can he hit? Misses. That'll do Hussey. That'll do him.
Hussey's dig ended there and then.
And now Hussey. Oh, good catch, is it? Yes, it is. Real good catch.
Splendid effort from Michael Hussey. 100, and it came from 129 balls. A cracking rate. Australia well set. It's 5-2-7.
Unbeaten on 259, Clark declared midway through the morning session with a lead of 115. Desperate for a quick breakthrough, the Aussies got their wish.
Oh, yes. That'll do it. That's what you want. Some swing. The perfect length. The wicket.
The Proteas would have been 2 for at lunch, but for James Pattinson's front foot.
He's chucked it on. Pattinson's gone. Stumps. One wide, one second wide, one gets the result.
Hang on a minute. They've got Amla, or have they? Let's have a look. Oh, no.
The Proteas lost Graham Smith and Hashim Amla between lunch and tea, but at 3 for 114, they had all but erased Australia's lead.
Catch. Michael Clark.
The hosts picked up a further 2 wickets in the final session, but ran out of overs as A.B. de Villiers kept them at bay.
It's a draw here at the Gabba. Australia couldn't get those wickets.
It's unfortunate we didn't get a result today, but full credit to all the boys. I thought we fought hard, both with bat and ball. After day one, I thought we come back really well, so we can take a lot of confidence into the second test in Adelaide.